Hi everyone, I'm Candace McClendon and I'm here to look at our school's data, and we're going to just do a data overview for Mimosa Elementary School. We are going to look at the purpose of this data overview, and it's intended to give a summary of our students' achievement over the past 3 years at Mimosa Elementary School. Included with student achievement, we're also going to be looking at the school's demographics, the strengths, weaknesses, and also looking at the areas that need the most improvement here at our school. After we look at all of the data, we're going to work together and use the data to create an action plan for our school. Let's look at the 2011-2012 demographics for our school. We have a unique makeup for the area in which we live and work. And here we have many students who are English language learners, and also a large population of students who are on free and reduced lunch. And our mobility rate is really high for the area that we live in. So all of these things could come into play when we look at the scores for the students at our school, and we may notice that the mobility rate and the ELL may affect how the students perform. Here you can see the demographics by grade level, so we can just see the number of students that are in each grade level. And if you look at the graph, the pie chart, you can see that pre-K and K students have the largest number, and they kind of continue to decrease as the years go on and they go into higher grade levels. We want to make sure that we are looking and teaching all of our students as much as we can, because it looks like from our mobility rate, the higher the grade is, the less students there are. So maybe these students are moving away before they go to the higher grade levels. Here you can see the pie chart for the race and ethnic distribution. We have a large Hispanic and Black population. We also have multiracial and Asian and some white students as well. So our school is made up of a lot of different nationalities. Within the Hispanic population, there are many different nationalities within that. So our school represents a lot of different nations and countries here. And we also know that the Hispanic population in our neighborhood tends to move around a lot, so that contributes to our mobility rate. Here we're looking at the 2009 to 2011 district and state CRCT math results for all of our students. Each set of bars represents the district or the state and how the students achieved on the math section of the CRCT. So we have does not meet, those students did not meet. We have proficient, advanced, and meets and exceeds. If you look at the first gray bar and the red bar on each section, so here we have does not meet, the gray and red, proficient for the gray and red, advanced gray and red, and meets and exceeds gray and red. Here, this is the 2008 scores. The first one, the gray one, is for the district. The second one is for the state, so we can look at how they compare in 2008. And if you look at both of them, you can see that the state is always slightly higher than the district for does not meet and proficient. And when we get to advanced, we have less students in the state that are advanced than there are in our district. And we have less students in the state who meet and exceed than there are in our district. But as far as does not meet, which is where we want to focus our attention, we have less students who do not meet the standard in comparison to the state. So that's good. Now let's look at the next year, 2009 to 2010. So we're looking at the light gray and the bluish gray color. That would be here and here. So we have less students that do not meet in the district in comparison to the state again. And same with proficient. We have less that are students that are proficient than there are at the state. Here in advanced, we have more students in the district that are advanced than there are in the state. Here we have more students that are meet and exceed than there are in the state. And the last one is 2010 to 2011. The district is gold and the state is charcoal. Here does not meet in the district. We have less students that do not meet in comparison to the state. We have less students that are proficient in comparison to the state. We have more students who are advanced in comparison to the state, and we have more students who are meeting and exceeding in comparison to the state. So overall, our district seems to be doing pretty well. So here we have district and state CRCT language arts results for all of our students again. And if you look here, this is 2008, 2009, and this is the following year, 2009, 2010. We have the same expectations here at the bottom: does not meet, proficient, advanced, meets and exceeds. So we have a low number that is not meeting for the district, the gray line, and the state is slightly higher. So again, the district has less students who are not meeting the standard. We have less students who are proficient than in comparison to the state. Here for advanced, we have more students who are advanced in comparison to the state, and also more students who are meeting and exceeding. The district here, it has pretty much stayed the same. If you look at the graph, the lines don't really change too much. Here's the same comparison, except we're looking at the next year of 2010, 2011. The gray line is the district and the green line is for the state. The district has less students who do not meet in comparison to the state. And you can see that we have, as a district, more students who are meeting and exceeding and more students who are advanced. Here we're looking at our school. So we've already compared the district and the state, and we can see where they sit with math and language arts results. So now we're going to look at our school, and we're going to look at how we fare for math and language arts results for all of our students from 2008 to 2011. So here is the gray bar, as you can see, is for 2008, 2009. The red bar is for the next year, 09, 10, and the light gray is for 2010, 2011. And remember, this is for math. So let's look at how we've done over the years in math. So the first year, 2008, 2009, we are up here around 23%, and then it goes down each year. So that's good news that as the years go on, we have less students who are at the does not meet level. If we look at proficient, we have a slight increase from 2008 to 2009 to 09, 10, and then we decrease here in 2010, 2011. So our proficient levels have gone down in the most recent year. Here, if you look at the advanced, we have pretty much maintained the same until the last year. We've shot up quite a big amount. So that's good news that we have more students who are achieving in advance. And if you go back to does not meet, we have less students who are achieving the does not meet category. So here you can see where that improvement has gone. meets and exceeds, we have increased that over the years. So it seems to me that we are increasing and decreasing in the right areas, because we definitely want to see this does not meet category continue to decrease as the years go on. Here we're looking at Mimosa Elementary School, the same results for the same years, 2008, 2009, all the way to 11. And this time we're looking at the reading language arts results for all of our students, and we want to focus on this does not meet area. So we have a decrease from the first year, 08, 09, to the second, 09, 10, and then a slight increase from 2010 to 2011. So that has increased just a little bit. It's kind of almost met that 2008, 2009 percentage. Here for proficient, we have gone down as the years have gone by. So the students have become less proficient. Advanced, we have more students who have achieved in the advanced area. And then meets and exceeds, we have a slight increase and decrease here for meets and exceeds, but a very high percentage, so that is great. Here we want to look at what are our strengths and weaknesses after looking at these graphs and talking about who has not met the standard and who's proficient and meets and exceeds. We can see the percentage of students who do not meet in the math portion of the CRCT for the 3 years. We have 39% did not meet in 2008, 2009. In 2009-10 for math, we have 38% who did not meet. So that number from one year to the next did not really change. And then the latest year, 2010, 2011, we have 23%. So it has gone down as the years have gone by. If you look at the percentage of students that do not meet for language arts, we have 2008, 2009 at 47%. It has decreased the next year to 39% and the latest year of 14%. If you compare the two, language arts and math, and you look at this light gray section of our chart here and here for the latest year, we can see that we have more of a struggle decreasing our math percentage than we do with our reading. So for our sake, math is going to be the area that needs the most improvement. So we're going to look at how we can focus on improving our math scores and getting less students in this section of does not meet. We can see that language arts has been an area that has shown improvement, as we just looked at in our pie chart, more improvement than math. And the percentage of students who do not meet in language arts has decreased significantly over those 3 years we were looking at. The percentage of students who meet and exceed in language arts has remained high over the years, so it's a little bit higher than it was for math. In the latest year of data, math is showing to be an area that needs improvement, as we've seen in our pie chart. The percentage of students who do not meet in math has decreased from 2008, 2009 to 2010, 2011, but we still need some improvement there. So although it has decreased, we still need improvement in that area. So what do we do about this now? We've already looked at all of our graphs and our data, and we've hopefully analyzed it as you are sitting together with your groups. So what can we do about it now? Mimosa, we know, has a very large population in general, but we also have a large population of ESL students, economically disadvantaged students, and transient students. So in most recent years, we also know that math is an area that we need to improve as a school. So we need to look at how can we make these improvements and also keep in mind the demographics of our school. So as a school and a community, what are some strategies and school-wide action plans we can put into place to help decrease the number of students who do not meet the standard on the CRCT in math? Remember to keep in mind that the unique demographics